he's needed.
I don't think that when you open Shadow Demon Kunko Luna that your mentality is, especially opening Shadow Demon Kunko Luna against likes to try lane and has had success with that pass. I don't think your mentality is we're gonna dodge. Like I mean, who knows? They actually could end up doing it, but they that open tells me that they've got a plan and that they think they can match Mineski blow.
Yeah, I'm not sure count on this Sanking though. It's a lot of magical burst damage, which is what these heroes don't like to deal with. The Luna and the Timbersaw getting bursted early can really marginalize their impact because they're really glass cannons.
I think he needed the 2-hero torrent to close that deal there, and he got it. I think that would have been first blood if not.
Here, so last hits already favoring Naga Siren. Sorry, but
8 stacks and 9 stacks of napalm. Goodbye, my friend.
Where are you going, good sir? Had no actual fairy fire on Ralphie. Actually, passed it around.
Okay.
Magic Stick, Stout Shield, and a 0-1-1 build allows you to tank 10 napalm.
Have you ever seen that?
Man up on him, be very aggressive, very involved, and he's going to get better levels, have an earlier rotation to the side lanes, and maybe disrupt this try-v-try, which with a important Burrow Strike that now catches them completely off guard. There is no Torrent follow-up. Jimmy coming off cooldown with that, gets the X. Will he get the Torrent? It looks like it's going to be AU going down first, and they should be able to get Jay in as a rebuttal kill. But Demon, in the meantime, is losing a lot of HP. He'll get clobbered down, and denies the creeps, in fact. And they're going to try to finish off Raven as well. The stop, however, is not going to be connecting, as that is a Boots Luna with 380 movement speed.
To contest that Naga Siren. You know, Naga's not going to be doing free 3 and 4 stacks up here. You know, Mushi's around with an Invis rune, kind of.
Yeah, he needs a little bit more damage, or he needs Miracle further away from hit home. So he's going to see Miracle doing a little bit of stack action, will be annoying and block that, but otherwise it's not going to be creating the kill yet. It's going to be Jimmy who's pressured down bottom. Looks like the Sanking has set up a kill on him. In the meantime, Miracle did get comboed up with Ohio's help. He needed just a little assistance.
That's absolutely value.
So Ohio gets that rotation, the Tipping gives them that mobility, and they are able to kill off the Naga, just short of killing off the Courier. But Ohio keeps just dancing on this top lane, and Ralphie really can't do much about it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, as Mineski, you're kind of treading water here. You're trying to make enough space for Naga to progress for Radiance, but you got to worry about multiple farming heroes on the other side.
Is AU going to be able to get out of this? There is no Flame Break, as not a very effective spell these days. It's going to be the Stomp that comes through, barely connecting, and setting up the kill onto the Shadow Demon. So you're really
but are they going to get a rebuttal kill here?
Yeah, the X pretty much guarantees it here. They're going to just throw out the perfect combo underneath the tower and finish off the Batrider as well. In the meantime, Timbersaw going ham is able to kill off the Sand King, but loses his life to the Crystal Maiden. The Mineski will take that. They will take that trade.
Well, I'm not sure.
What? No, just the two. I'm not talking. Obviously, the Batrider.
Oh, all right. Fair enough.
Not for the Shadow Demon, no. But
combo behind Mushi. I like this play.
Yeah, burned quite a few smokes. In fact, they only have one left entirely, but they've been using the Shadow Demon Cook-up very well, and they've actually been really pressuring this area of the map nicely, but they're going to be going for a flank maneuver, and Jay's in a good position to get out. So he'll TV up to the top lane, where Ohio's dragged back thanks to the Batrider. Some vengeance is in order as they bring down the Timbersaw once again. Another big pickup.
Very good by Mineski there to get the trade. They're going to probably give up this tier 1 tower on the bottom, but they're going to get the Timbersaw kill, help get the Batrider back into the game, and all of a sudden, you know, Sand King is level 9. But Luna just hit a level 11 now.
So coming out with the blink follow through. So if the second the smoke pops, that Sand King's going to blink forward and most likely find a kill. But speaking of kills, we see Jules down bottom in some trouble here, getting caught with all 3 spells out of the X, and that's going to be a kill.
This is the big one though. He misses the Burrow Strike on the Luna mid.
It might still be enough to bring her down. She doesn't have that much HP to work with, but she will bring it around with the Eclipse.
Not quite. Very nice. The CM ulti makes a difference.
It definitely does. That a little bit of extra level as well as mana to work with is enough for them to turn it. Yes, he misses the burrow, but they actually get an eclipse out of it as a result. Yeah. Trying some time here on the front line. The Hood completes, able to really make him the tanky nuisance here. Poking and prodding at Jules. They're going to get the Demonic Purge on him. He's going to drop the ultimate, though, with the Song of the Siren. Not really going to connect with that splitter, but they've got a freezing field, and they're looking to use it. Can they get anything? Ohio caught him by the last, but the self-disrupt on AU only stops him for a moment. Nice poke coming through, gonna be able to connect on the Naga and the Bat, but they've already lost 3 heroes, and Demon is in some real trouble. Ralphie right on top of him.
Big high-value target here is Raven, and
Brings
we're gonna
him
have
down.
Reggie Potato's gonna commit the epicenter for this! Oh, he whips the ball strike again!
Still might be able to get it. There's no Eclipse to turn around for 5 seconds. They get the lead. They're gonna be able to stay right on top of him and finish the job with a little bit of caustic action.
Ralphie!
Ultra kill for the Bat Rider in the end of it, all set up by a gorgeous Song of the Siren from Miracle. My goodness, was that just the perfect streak to turn it around.
That is why he's been considered one of the best, if not the best Naga Siren player in the pro scene for quite some time.
Site actually going to be finished first for Jules here, so going to be able to mitigate a lot of that damage coming in from the boat, the Eclipse.
And once again, by the way, Jules just like somehow, I mean, this is, give me a break. This is what Naga on your team, soaking up all that farm, and he's still finding farm on his support. This guy is such a huge part of this team's success.
Yeah, and a big part of it just comes down to getting assists. But I'm actually going to see a jump on mid here, committing everything they can. 2 ultimates to guarantee the Marana kill. If you can get the lasso, you're getting the kill, for sure.
That is, and it's totally fine, because it really kind of pulls Fnatic's
Jay's in trouble, though. Can they get the Skull Catcher? They will get that.
Well, they need to be careful. They're 5v4 here.
It still is going to be a kill, at least on the Sand King, and really, unless you're caught by the Naga Song and Miracle's up top, there's not really too much to be worried about. Even pulling back the Bat Rider, going to be Xing him, but Timbersaw on the front line here, going to get caught by the Earth Splitter a little bit. Yeah, he is actually going to be the one that's left behind for the most part. Miracle, again, nowhere to be found. BOT's on cooldown. Yeah. So I think this is actually just going to be a non-factor from both sides. The Observer Ward has a good idea of Ralphie's movements, single lane at once. The result is that Fnatic have to make very transparent movements. They're either smoking or they're walking down a lane. And when you have that kind of information based on the push pressure, the Bat Rider shines. But Mushi will break a smoke, and Jules is going to try to react. It's going to be another lasso coming out of Mushi. He gets X out of it, and he's going to be able to escape. Now, resetting the fight with the boat coming through. We see a pipe and a nice 2-man burrow going out onto Raging Potato. Ohio going to try to turn this back the other way. Mushi, however, just gets nuked down by the Naga. And we're going to see the Shadow Demon going down to the Radiance as well. Going to stop the Eclipse, and they're going to kill off the Luna too. It's a triple kill for Miracle with only Ohio surviving for Fnatic. They've only picked up the Sand King, and they are now losing this game 21-14.
Yeah, there's no easy way to say this. Mushi's just starting his team at this point. And this is, as we talked about at the very beginning, this is a crucial game for them. You do not want to drop back to 3 losses, now potentially having to fight your way back up to 4th place.
Definitely on both of them. And we're going to see even the Maelstrom to clear out those waves even more. You can never have enough. Nice Yules kind of helping out in this situation, but is it going to be enough as he force staffs away? He has a second force staff, but turned the wrong way for it and gets caught by the X. Now he's going to be caught in the full combo. It's going to be the Burrow Strike to try to bail him out.
They still can't kill him. They still can't kill him.
Echo Stomp going to whiff, but at the same time, they've saved the Bat Rider from almost certain death, and they can start bringing it the other way with a Miracle Song.
Trying to get out, and they are hosed.
But who's going to actually be focused down first? It's going to be the Bat Rider that's in some trouble. Eclipse comes out on the northwestern side. Raven can't find a kill from it and has to hide in the trees. It's actually going to be finished off. And that is going to be it. They only casualty the Shadow Demon, the Luna in that song, and they can't even bring down the Bat after a 3rd try.
Fnatic just crumbling at this point.
Oh, good to be king indeed. The Burrow Strikes from Bimbo, Raging Potato J, whatever you would call him, were absolutely on point in that one. No matter how much you want to flame those little inconsequential misses early on,
they're taking their lumps early on in games, but when it matters in these crucial mid and late game engagements, they have executed near flawlessly.
And now they're just going to be battering down the mid lane. They have good information across the board, trying to find Mushi once again. They're actually going to be finding Ohio, who, again, is a tough cookie to crack, but with all these ultis, he's going to crumble. Mint chocolate chip. That is going to be a Gem of True Sight down.
Samoa's. Come on.
And that is going to be dead Jimmy, it looks like, as well. An arrow will connect onto the Sand King, but is it going to be enough to keep them in this fight? A nice glimmer.
They just can't get a kill.
Alive! He forced that out, and Miracle comes in!
Alright, I'm never questioning the ult again.
Holy shit, he lived through all of that and set up Miracle for all the damage!
That's the triple mobility utility builds on both the Bat Rider and the Sand King. You've seen them pay off so big in the last couple of skirmishes. You know, Fnatic just can't find a kill on these heroes.
I can't believe it. Just a whole Houdini from the Bat Rider and the Sand King even goes in for another Burrow Strike to set up Miracle for another kill.
Okay, sure. Why not? Why not?
Easy. Like, at this point, You've got all the he's used the Glimmer Cape in such a beautiful manner.
It really has.
You just gotta stack
the utility item usage.
the other side.
Magnificent.
There will be a quick jump back and forth here onto some illusions, but it's actually gonna be Miracle in the flesh. It gets the triple
my
combo!
God!
Song is kind of staying too long, but it's gonna wait out the eclipse, gonna be able to soak it up and then turn it back around with the epicenter. Burrow strike. Raven gonna be going down here in just a moment, and that is gonna be nearly a full team wipe here. Ohio, the last man standing as buybacks come through in full, and he is one man against the world. Trees everywhere, heroes everywhere, and the respawned AU about to be dropped a second time. Miracle, in the meantime, getting through it all. Harder to Rask to blame for that one, as he continues to just keep regenerating HP. Now, Ohio finally going to be going down to the CM and the Batrider's persistent efforts. Mushi wants blood. He's hungry, he's shooting arrows, and he's not finding anything.
No.
Miracle has completely outmatched him at this point. In fact, it might just be another kill the other way.
Oh my
That's a
God.
dieback. Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
That's your 45-second cooldown, boys. Thank you so much for CDR and Dota 2. But Mushi still continues to keep his distance. Leap and blink seems to be enough for him to at least draw their attention for an extended period of time. What went wrong? This is going to be a really tough playoff for them.
Unfortunately, I think part of the story of what went wrong is just that you have a couple players that need to play cleaner on an individual basis.
Sure, that's true, but at the same time, there are so many factors that go into it, and if you're shaken to the point where you're just first banning Naga every time you face Mineski,
yeah,
you're in a bad way going into the next couple of days. Oh, Naga actually in some trouble here. Will finally be brought down for 1,900 gold for the Costa. Easy money.
Of course.
By the Divine Rapier, Jimmy, let's go. He gets another kill streak at the Crystal Maiden, 700 gold. On top of that comeback gold, like we're gonna see actually he gets 2,900 in total for those 3 kills. This is not where he needs to be, and I'm worried about his head right now because Mineski are about to be knocking down the front door. They've got a smoke, they're wrapping, and they seem to have a pretty good idea of who their target's gonna be.
Well, the butterfly on Luna, again, she has bought out for this, that buyback.
Starting off with a good disruption here on the Batrider. He might be able to self-use it. No, he gets caught by the combo, but there's going to be the combo coming up for the Sand King and the EG. Toko's going to be dropping down very low and glimmering away, while the Mirana gets gunned down on the front. Ohio going to be able to clean up the Crystal Maiden. Here's going to be the Yule Scepter, keeping the SD alive, but now Naga Siren will drop the song that buys them time to finish off this Shadow Demon, and now they'll be able to go for 2 more. Brilliant epicenter coming out from Raging Potato. Will be able to finish off for a triple kill for Miracle, and they want 1 more. Ohio's Ember Saw is hexed, and that pig is roasted.
I would not be surprised if Fnatic just called it here. You know, your Luna was chasing Crystal Maiden for most of the first part of that fight, furiously hitting her, and it took, like, you know, seconds to kill her still. That's just tough position.
The 5-man wipe leads to at least a guaranteed top lane of Rax. I'm curious how it'll affect the other mid and side lanes. Going to be seeing a little bit of boat action coming out. Demon wants a last word here, but it does seem like this is going to be the end of the game. Glyph will sustain them just for a moment longer. Their only time they can really fight is in 37 seconds when all 5 are alive, and by then you're going to have 2 lanes gone. Oh, he's going for the Dezo. They want to finish faster. He gets to the base. He actually gets X here, has to use it. And that's going to buy time for Ohio to find AU inside the lasso. Self-disruption is not available, and that's 1 dead Shadow Demon. Down bottom, the Desolator, Sand King poking and prodding. Does that even work? No, it doesn't. You have Caustic Finale, and that is a unique attack modifier.
Okay.
All right. He needs to drop his claws in order to Dezo hit that shit, but it's okay. Takes the race Rex anyway.
It was a good idea. Maybe.
He's dropped it. He dropped it. Here's the Desolator for you, boys. It's okay. And Jules ends up paying the penalty here on the front line. In the meantime, you've got Mega Creeps, you've got a Tier 4 tower down.
Yeah, you
and
got
the
Mega
worst
Creeps
case,
and a 6-slotted Naga Siren.
in the worst case, you could Song out. So
Okay.
Fnatic just call it at this point.
Understandable.
And Mineski remain undefeated here in the Southeast Asian group stage for the Boston Major.
I don't think it's a stretch at all at this point to call Mineski the surprise team across all 4 regions of these qualifiers so far.